we're going to look at something different. So I was at ECC a couple weeks ago and found probably one of my most favorite RDAs that I've ever had. And it is this right here. I have it on my, it's the Cali by QP Designs. I've got it on my Noisy Cricket 2-25. And it's not going to focus. There it goes. It is probably one of the nicest RDAs that I've had to deal with. And the guys that created this, or that work for QP Designs, probably some of the nicest guys you've ever had to deal with. We're going to go and look down on it and show you all the different things that come with it. Let's look at it. And this is the box that the Cali comes in. Nice. It's I mean, granted it has that. It doesn't contain nicotine until you actually put juice in it. Here are all your sides. You actually have some good diameter information on the back of it there. 25 millimeter diameter, all of the different information on it. I actually got the stainless steel version. Alright, let's go ahead and crack this open. Alright. And there it is right there. The deck comes, stainless steel version comes with a black tip on it. By QP Design, 3 airflows. Cali, 3 airflows. On the bottom, you get Cali RDA, serial number, and you can close off the airflow real easy. There's 1, 2, it's kind of hard to see. There it is. 3 all open. 2, 1, completely closed. If you go to open a 1, open it to 1, let's open a 1 on each side. So it, whatever you do on one side, it's the other. Alright, I'll set that aside. There it over here. Alright, and what you get, comes with all these extra stuff. So you get Delrin collar and a Delrin AFC, white clear AFC, and a white clear tube. They all have nice QP Designs on one side, and on the other it's the Cali. And that's both for the silver and the Delrin. Of course, you get this wonderful little bag of goodies, 2 Allen keys, a bunch of O-rings, clear if you want to put clear on, if you're going to use the clear top. You also get a squonk pin and 4 grub screws, and that's what the little key is for all your grub screws. The big key is for your squonk pin. Alright, let me get back here and pop this puppy open. Alright, so it's 25 millimeters in diameter and it is 30 millimeters in height. It's got a nice juice well. It's 5¼ millimeters deep. And it's really interesting with this one is the way you see it. See the lines in the middle there? Your positive is exact opposite, but they actually run the separator in between the two. So the whole thing is the outside, of course, you get your negative on the outsides, positive here. I've actually seen this and had this built in 2 different ways. So the original build that I got at ECC, they actually built them both here, and it was, in fact, here they are. These are the, oh, just threw that one away. Alright, there's the original coil that I got in ECC, 4 wrap, and it was, they had it on this side and that side. And if you look on their website, they actually go across with the bigger builds. So with your positive, negative, negative, positive here. And that is pretty much it. Let me go ahead and get this thing built back up. I'm going to actually use my own coils that I built myself using some twisted messes, and anarchist wire. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get that put in. Also, another thing is with these Allen keys, with the hole that you have for your pins or for your leads for your coil, they actually go all the way down to the base of that right there. It goes all the way down there. This hole goes that deep, so you can really cut your leads very long for the coil and still have it clear correctly. And it really doesn't have to clear all that much, because the way it sits, your airflow is just above there. So if you want it just a little bit high, just a little bit high, and you get your airflow right underneath for some great flavor. This thing pushes up a lot of flavor. All right, let's go ahead and get that built. And I'm actually going to put that on. And now I got my coils installed, and they're glowing nicely from the inside out. Sweet. You got some nice wick in there going on now. You can really fill up that juice well. And it's juicy. Woo! Angry on that noisy cricket too, that's for sure. Alright, well, we've popped up to the garage, if you couldn't tell. My horrible lighting and bad sound. Echo! Echo! This RDA is great. There's only a few small things that I've actually come to notice about this in regards. And it's not in the way it performs. It has nothing to do with the way it works. Well, performs, works, same thing, whatever. Regardless, it's aesthetics. I mean, that's literally what it is. Let's do a pull. Flavor on this thing is great. The airflow on it's great. The only thing that I can actually think of is with this particular RDA, when you get the silver, which of course it's the one I got, so it would match my mod, you don't get a silver tip. It's black. I don't know why. I didn't think to ask that actually when I was talking with them for what seemed to be hours. And beyond, the only other thing I can think of to actually come up with a con for this is that instead of having a tri-tool, they had two different sized Allen keys in it. However, you still do need to have a flathead in order to switch out your original 510 for the squonk pin 510. So that's literally it. That's all I can come up with right now. But it is a great RDA. It's great flavor. It gives great flavor. There'll be a light going out. 1 second. Alright, but great flavor, great build quality, huge amount of extras. What you're looking at, if you can find this on anywhere, you can find it on our website, which is for the QP Designs. And I'm going to have a link to their website in my description. It's going to be $70. So you are definitely going to need a little bit of budget. I mean, save up that extra, paycheck instead of just running out and buying it at the last minute or buying out a mod at the last minute. But the airflow quality, build design, the amount of extras you get, I personally, if I had the chance or even knew this was out before ECC, I probably would have bought it. This is better lighting? I don't know. But I would have bought this before ECC. I'm not probably what one person would, even though I've only been off cigarettes for a short period of time. This is one of the mods that I have and at RDAs that I have that have actually kept me off it, going back to smoking cigarettes, and it is great. I've actually gone through, I'm working on my third bottle of juice, going through this, just this specific one, RDA. I went through the entire bottle of juice that I got from them while I was at ECC. I went through an entire another juice that I had, complete, of course, rewick. And now I'm actually on a third juice, which will actually, if I finish off this third bottle, which is 100 mil, that'll put me at, math is horrible, 220 milliliters just through this one RDA since February 9th, 10th, since February 10th. So in 17 days, I've gone through 120 milliliters, 200 milliliters almost of juice, because I'm going to charge through this entire bottle on this next one. And it's great because even though you can just go ahead and just squeeze your bottle in there, and if you can watch it, which I can, at first, even remote close to a dry hit that you get, you just kind of just pour it in until it gets just to where your coils are screwed in there, and you stop. Give it a couple seconds. And again, it's to 0.1 ohm build, so it's pretty hot. And I've actually gone through 3 sets of batteries today because I've just been vaping and vaping and vaping. Of course, my juice is at point, it's 3 milligrams, so I'm not getting a super duper, I'm not getting nicotine out, but it's the flavor. I mean, it's already right to the point where 2 alls, no juice is going to drop out of that. And you saw how much I put in. But great flavor, great design, great people. If you can get this, I would definitely suggest it. Go ahead and save up that extra paycheck instead of just buying one $30, Japanese RDA. Go out and get this. I highly recommend it. Well, I'm just babbling now, so and I'm having a lot of echo, and I'm kind of curious to see how much of that carries off into the video. But definitely get this if you can. Great people. The customer support, anytime I had a question about it, they answered me fast, even when I emailed them. So do it if you can. Again, stop rambling, hammer down, keep vaping, stay the hell off the cigarettes. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.